Hi, welcome to the Monmouth College Baseball Preview Show. I'm Evan Davis, and my guest today is Andrew Baudino, and he's here today to talk a little bit about Monmouth College baseball. So, Andrew, when did you first begin playing baseball?
I first started playing baseball when I was about 6 years old. Just city rec t-ball, just like everybody else pretty much.
Okay. And what's your primary position on the team?
My primary position is first base.
Okay. So, what positions have you played throughout your career since you were 6?
Growing up, I played shortstop.
Okay.
After college, had some arm injuries, had to move over to first base.
Okay. So you've stayed in the infield for most of your career. Okay. Why did you choose Monmouth College to continue your baseball career?
Coming out of high school, I was looking for a smaller school with a smaller campus, someplace where I could focus on baseball but still be dedicated to school at the same time.
Okay. What is your outlook for the upcoming spring?
I have a real positive outlook. I think the only place we can go is up. We've got a lot of new players and a lot of good returning players, and I think we're going to have a good year.
Okay. What kinds of new players did Coach Sander recruit?
He recruited a lot of new pitchers, a lot of new infielders going into the future seasons, and I think that puts the team in a good position.
Okay. How do you prepare yourself for the season? Is there anything special that a first baseman does, say, different than a shortstop or third base or something like that?
I would say there's nothing too much special. Like, I've been an infielder my entire life, so I feel comfortable there. It's kind of natural for me, and basically just the earlier you start, the better.
Okay.
Try to work starting right now in the fall, leading up to winter practices and then spring games.
Okay. What does the team do as a whole to get ready for the season?
We start in the very beginning of the fall, do some inter-squad scrimmages, then we do some break-off and do some individual work. Infielders work with each other a couple days a week, same with outfielders and pitchers. We do that until after Christmas break, and that's when we start our full team practices February 1st.
Okay. Now, I've heard that the practices can start pretty early in the morning. Is that, how early do they start?
We start off at 5:30 in the beginning of the year.
Wow.
That's a little bit
that's
different.
Pretty rough.
Yeah, it's a little bit different than just waking up for 8 o'clock class, but when you do it as a team, it makes it a lot easier. It makes you want to be there with your teammates and work hard.
Now, in the spring, once the season starts, do you still do that, or do you have practice later in the day?
Once the season starts and we play games, we don't do too much in the morning. We maybe hit in the morning, but we won't do those 5:30 or 6 o'clock practices. Okay. We'll be able to practice out on the field in the afternoon when it's warmer.
Okay. So how do you feel about the team morale? How has it been so far, coming off of a disappointing season last year? You mentioned that, there's only to go up. That's the only direction you have to go. So
yeah, I think there's no doubt about it. Last year was a down year, and this is the most positive I've seen the team in the past 2 years that I've been here. So I'm looking forward to the season. I think it's good.
Cool. What would you say the biggest strengths of the team are?
I would say our strengths are that we have a real good combination of young guys with good talent and returning veterans that have experience playing at a high level.
Okay. So are you worried at all about, you said that Coach Sander recruited a lot of pitchers. Did you lose a lot of pitchers last year?
We didn't have too many pitchers to lose, so we're pretty much coming back with our strongest guys and then some new guys, and we're going to see what those guys can do.
Cool. Very cool. Well, Andrew, thanks for coming in and talking with us today. For all of you watching out there, I hope you have a great day. Thanks.